Have you ever wondered about the dark side of Sigma males? Those elusive, independent individuals who shun societal norms? Today, we embark on an exploration of the enigmatic world of Sigma males, a world that often remains hidden beneath layers of complexity and mystery. Sigma males are the proverbial lone wolves of our society, the nonconformists who often prefer their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. They are the introverted individuals who find solace in solitude, their minds a labyrinth of thoughts and ideas that seldom see the light of day. Yet, it is this very solitude, this self-imposed isolation, that lends them their unique character, their distinct identity. These individuals are not bound by societal expectations or norms. They carve their own path, guided by their inner compass. They are self-reliant, independent, and often seen as enigmatic by those around them. Their actions are not driven by the desire for approval or acceptance, but by their personal values and beliefs. Sigma males are complex, multifaceted individuals. They possess a depth of character that is seldom seen in others. They are thinkers, dreamers, and often creators. Their minds are their sanctuaries, their ideas their weapons. Yet, like all individuals, Sigma males too have a dark side, a side that is often hidden beneath their calm exterior. The concept of dark traits refers to the aspects of our personality that are often seen as negative or undesirable. These traits can range from being overly critical and judgmental to being manipulative or deceitful. However, when it comes to Sigma males, these traits take on a different dimension. They become a part of their enigmatic persona, adding to their allure and mystique. So what are these dark traits of Sigma males that we speak of? What lies beneath their calm, composed exterior? What secrets do they harbor in the depths of their minds? And most importantly, how do these traits shape their interactions with the world around them? Let's delve into the intriguing world of Sigma males and uncover their darkest traits. As we journey through this exploration, remember, understanding the Sigma male is not about labeling or judging, but about gaining insights into the complexities of human nature. One of the defining traits of Sigma males is their solitude. This isn't your run-of-the-mill preference for quiet moments or occasional alone time. No, for Sigma males, solitude is a deep-seated comfort zone, a fortress of solitude where they retreat from the world's noise and demands. They are the lone wolves of the personality spectrum, navigating life's landscapes with a self-reliant spirit that is as admirable as it is daunting. There's an undeniable allure to this independence, this ability to stand alone without the need for validation from the pack. But what lies beneath this solitude? What makes the Sigma male prefer his own company to the hustle and bustle of social engagements? The Sigma male's preference for solitude is tethered to his love for introspection and self-analysis. He relishes the quiet moments that allow him to delve into the depths of his thoughts, to explore the uncharted territories of his mind. He thrives on this inner journey, this solitary expedition that fuels his self-awareness and personal growth. Yet, this intense focus on self can sometimes lead to a disconnect from the world around him. The Sigma male's comfort in solitude can edge into isolation, a self-imposed exile from social interactions. He may find himself adrift in a sea of disconnectedness, cut off from the shared experiences that knit the fabric of human connection. Sigma males are known for their non-conformity. They are the mavericks of society, the square pegs in the round holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. They chart their own course, driven by their own compass. This innate ability to reject societal norms and expectations sets them apart from the rest. Sigma males are like the lone wolves of the social hierarchy, often seen as rebellious or unconventional. They don't conform just for the sake of fitting in. They question, they challenge, they disrupt. Their independence of thought can be refreshing, but it can also lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Consider, for example, a Sigma male in a team setting. While others may follow the leader, the Sigma male may question the leader's decisions, not out of disrespect, but simply because they see an alternative route. This can create tension and friction, and may be even perceived as a threat to the established order. Or, consider a Sigma male in a relationship. They may not adhere to traditional roles or expectations, which can be liberating for some, but confusing or frustrating for others. They value their freedom and individuality and expect their partners to do the same. This can lead to unique, dynamic relationships, but can also create conflict if their partner prefers more traditional dynamics. However, it's important to note that Sigma males aren't rebels without a cause. They don't reject societal norms just to be different or to cause chaos. They do so because they believe in authenticity, in being true to oneself. They understand that their path may not be easy, that it may lead to conflict and misunderstanding, but they are willing to face these challenges head-on. Their maverick nature can be admirable, but it can also create friction in their relationships. They're not trying to be difficult or contrarian. They're simply being themselves, living life on their own terms. And while this can be daunting, it can also be incredibly liberating. It's a balance, a dance between freedom and responsibility, between individuality and community. And it's this dance that makes the Sigma male such a fascinating figure to explore. Sigma males are often seen as enigmatic and mysterious. This enigma, this mystery, is a byproduct of their introverted nature and self-reliant disposition. They are the ones who prefer to stand on the outskirts of the crowd, observing rather than participating. Their minds are their sanctuaries filled with a world of thoughts and ideas that they rarely share with others. This can make them seem elusive, hard to understand, and even harder to predict. In a world that thrives on interaction and connection, Sigma males can come across as a conundrum. They are the wild cards, the unpredictable elements. Their silence is not a sign of weakness, but rather a reflection of their rich inner life. They are not antisocial, but rather selectively social. They choose their companions carefully and value quality over quantity. However, this enigmatic personality can also have its downsides. Their preference for solitude can sometimes come across as aloofness or indifference. This can make it challenging for them to form close relationships. They may often find themselves misunderstood or misinterpreted, as their silence can be misconstrued as arrogance or disinterest. Moreover, their self-reliant nature means they often prefer to tackle challenges alone, even when help is available. This can lead to unnecessary struggles and hardships. It can also create a barrier between them and those who wish to offer support or assistance. But it's important to remember that every personality type, every individual, comes with their own set of strengths and weaknesses. For Sigma males, their enigmatic nature is as much a part of them as their introversion or self-reliance. It's what makes them uniquely Sigma. They may be hard to understand at times, but that's part of their charm. Their mystery is not a wall to keep others out, but rather a labyrinth waiting to be explored. At the end of the day, their enigmatic personality is a double-edged sword. It can be intriguing, drawing others in with the promise of a mystery to unravel. But it can also be challenging, requiring patience and understanding from those around them. Their enigmatic personality can be intriguing, but also challenging for those around them. Sigma males are fiercely independent. This is a trait that defines them, a characteristic that sets them apart in a crowd. They are self-reliant to a fault. It's as if they were born with an innate sense of self-sufficiency, a natural inclination to depend on no one but themselves. This high level of autonomy is a double-edged sword, a blessing and a curse, a strength and a weakness. In a world where interdependence is often celebrated, Sigma males stand out like solitary lighthouses in a sea of social connectivity. They're like islands in an ocean, capable of sustaining themselves, thriving in their self-made solitude. This self-reliance can sometimes be misinterpreted as aloofness or distance. Sigma males don't mean to come off as cold or detached, but their self-sufficient nature often paints them in such a light. But let's dive a little deeper into this. Why does this self-reliance manifest in a way that can be perceived as aloofness or distance? Well, it's because Sigma males are self-contained units. They have a well of inner resources they tap into, which allows them to navigate life's challenges without seeking external assistance. This can make them seem detached or unapproachable, creating a barrier around them that's often difficult to penetrate. These barriers can pose challenges in their relationships. It's not that Sigma males are incapable of forming deep connections. On the contrary, they can form profound bonds. But their high level of self-reliance often means they need less from others, which can create a sense of imbalance in their relationships. Their partners or friends might feel unnecessary or redundant, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. Sigma males walk a fine line between independence and isolation, between self-reliance and detachment. They are like eagles soaring in the sky, free and unbound, but often alone. It's a path they choose, a path they are comfortable with, a path that suits their nature. Their self-reliance is a strength, but it can also be a hurdle in their interpersonal relationships. This is the paradox of the Sigma male, the riddle wrapped in the mystery of their enigmatic personality. Their strength is their weakness, their blessing, their curse, but it is also what makes them uniquely Sigma. Sigma males are unpredictable. Now, this is not just a statement pulled out of thin air. It's an observation rooted in their inherent nature. Sigma males embody a non-conformist persona, often choosing a path less traveled, a route less taken. It's this very trait that makes them unpredictable, often leaving others in a state of constant anticipation. Their unpredictability stems from their refusal to follow societal norms or conventions. Sigma males march to the beat of their own drums, making their own rules. They are the architects of their lives, creating a world that suits their preferences, not dictated by societal expectations or boundaries. This unique way of life, while admirable, can also make it challenging for others to understand or predict their actions. Imagine being in a room with a Sigma male. One moment, they might be engrossed in a deep philosophical conversation with you, and the next, they might retreat into their own world, absorbed in their thoughts. This can be disconcerting for others who are used to more predictable patterns of behavior. But it's precisely this unpredictability that makes Sigma males so intriguing. Sigma males are like puzzles waiting to be solved, enigmas wrapped in riddles. Their unpredictability can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it can be exciting, like being on a roller coaster ride filled with unexpected twists and turns. On the other hand, it can be disconcerting, like walking on a tightrope without a safety net. In relationships, this unpredictability can pose challenges. Partners of Sigma males often find themselves in a constant state of adjustment, trying to keep up with their shifting moods and interests. Yet, this is also what keeps the relationship dynamic and interesting. In the workplace, their unpredictability can lead to innovative ideas and solutions. They are not afraid to challenge the status quo, often leading to breakthroughs that others might not have considered. In the end, it's important to remember that the unpredictability of Sigma males is not a sign of instability, but a testament to their individuality and freedom of thought. It's a reflection of their unique perspective on life, their refusal to be boxed in by societal norms. The unpredictability of Sigma males can be exciting but also disconcerting for others. But perhaps it's this very unpredictability that makes them who they are: enigmatic, intriguing, and undeniably Sigma. Sigma males are often silent observers. Picture this: a bustling social gathering filled with chatter and laughter. Amidst the merriment, there's a figure standing slightly apart from the crowd, eyes scanning the room quietly. This is the Sigma male, the silent observer. Sigma males, with their introverted nature, are often found on the outskirts of social situations. They aren't the life of the party, nor do they desire to be. They're content to stand back, observe, and absorb the world around them. This is not to say they don't engage in social interactions. They do, but on their terms, and often with a depth and thoughtfulness that can be quite intriguing. This observational stance can lead others to perceive Sigma males as detached or uninterested. But this is far from the truth. Their silence isn't a sign of disinterest, but rather a different way of engaging. They're listening, absorbing, analyzing. They're picking up on the subtleties that others might miss, the undercurrents of conversations, the unspoken dynamics. They're seeing the bigger picture, and in doing so, they often understand more than they let on. The Sigma male's observational nature allows them to navigate social situations with a unique kind of grace. They can read a room, understand its dynamics, and react accordingly. They're not swayed by peer pressure or the need to fit in. They remain true to themselves, even when standing on the sidelines. But this tendency to observe rather than participate can also be a double-edged sword. It can lead to feelings of isolation, or give others the impression that they're aloof or unapproachable. It can make them seem distant, even when they're right there in the room. But remember, this is just one facet of the complex Sigma male persona. Sigma males are observers, thinkers, silent participants in the grand theater of life. They watch, they learn, they understand. And when they do speak, their words carry the weight of careful thought and observation. They're not just silent observers, they're silent participants engaged in the world in their unique way. Their tendency to observe rather than participate can make them seem distant or detached. But rest assured, there's much more going on beneath the surface. Sigma males are complex and fascinating. That's a statement we can all agree on after our journey through the labyrinth of Sigma masculinity. These individuals, often dubbed as lone wolves or mavericks, are enigmatic, self-reliant, unpredictable, and silent observers. Their dark traits may seem intimidating, perhaps even scary, but let's remember, they're not inherently negative. These traits are simply part of the diverse Sigma tapestry, a testament to their individuality. Their self-reliance, for instance, speaks volumes about their resilience, their unpredictability. That's a hint at their intriguing nature, and their silent observation, well, that's their way of understanding the world around them. So, while these traits might seem daunting at first glance, they're simply different shades of the Sigma personality, adding depth and intrigue to their character. Understanding the dark side of Sigma males allows us to appreciate their complexity and individuality. In conclusion, Sigma males are a breed apart. They are the enigmas, the lone wolves, the mavericks of society who march to the beat of their own drum. Their traits, while intriguing, can sometimes be dark and intimidating, a side that we've explored in depth in this video. We've delved into the realm of the Sigma male, exploring the dark corners of their mysterious nature. We've seen how they relish solitude, preferring their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. This self-reliance, while admirable, can often be perceived as aloofness, a trait that can be intimidating to many. We've also examined the unpredictability of Sigma males, a trait that stems from their independent nature. This unpredictability can be off-putting to some, but it's merely a reflection of their free-spirited nature, their unwillingness to be tied down by societal norms and expectations. We've also explored how Sigma males are the silent observers, always watching, always analyzing. They are the ones who see things others miss, their keen perception a reflection of their deep introspective nature. But this silent observation can also be seen as a dark trait, casting them in a somewhat eerie light. In summing up Sigma males, we've seen that they're unique, independent, and enigmatic. They are individuals who defy categorization, who exist outside the traditional social hierarchy. But it's important to remember that these dark traits we've explored are not inherently negative. They are merely facets of the Sigma male's personality, aspects that make them who they are. Understanding these traits can help us interact more effectively with Sigma males, allowing us to appreciate their unique perspectives and contributions. It can help us see beyond the stereotypes and misconceptions to understand the Sigma male for who he truly is. Remember, every trait has its dark side, and understanding these can lead to better relationships and a more harmonious society.